today I'm doing part 2 of the Sonic episode. Episode 2 of Sonic 4. Keepers. You probably get the point.
So now when I probably pissed... Hello guys, so now when I probably pissed off the Sonic fan base with my review of Sonic 4 episode 1, I don't know, nobody watched the damn thing and one of the people who did now questions my existence. But who knows? Maybe it's true and I don't exist. Oh hey, I'm invisible now. Well, anyways, let's get into episode 2. Development and history. After episode 1 released, Dimps made a second one. Yeah, there's not much to say other than that there wasn't a Wii release because it was apparently too big for a WiiWare game. Dimps. Did you forget that these things exist? And since I can't emulate games and the Android version doesn't run well, I'm gonna record this off my fucking TV because I don't have capture card and I don't even have a PC to use it. I've heard there are some capture cards for phone, but the last time I had money I bought Punch Chow Wii in fucking Wacky Worlds. So yeah, I'm playing this straight off the Shitbox V6. Anyway, the plot. After his previous defeat, Robotnik went back to Little Planet, revived Melisonic, and mechanized it into Death Egg Mark II. I'm sorry, what? Okay, so since I didn't talk about CD, well in that game, Robotnik tried to mechanize Little Planet and had Metal Sonic steal Amy. Sonic does time travel shenanigans, saves Amy, and beats Robotnik.
Yeah,
Sonic just said
and beats Robotnik, and Bo turns the whole planet into a Death Egg.
Fuck that, and turned it into a Death Egg and brought back Metal Sonic and went to find a special power and Lost Labyrinth, which, speaking of episode Metal, it's just Metal Sonic in a couple episode 1 levels, but with enemy spam. So yeah, this plot doesn't make a whole lot of sense, and Robotnik basically doing the same
the eyes. The freaking eyes.
thing he did in a previous game, but somehow succeeding just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it has
3.5 out of 10. Speaking of him, where is Robotnik anyway? Robotnik, where have you been? Sorry, Ben Johnston. It just took me a while to push my egg and I'll be back here. Anyway, since you were basically useless, but now that you failed me twice, it's time to send you to the... Wait, why don't you just do this to Creeper?
Okay, now there's lore. Ben Johnston's trying to take out Creeper for some reason. Who knows? Grab this stuff. Ooh. 1 second, I need to take this. Hello? 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 Okay. That was weird.
He's too strong to fit in the portal, and he needs to be weakened before I can really do anything. But why do you want to defeat Creeper? You already know too much. Graphics. So while I like the art style of episode 1, I can admit that episode 2 looks a bit better. It uses proper 3D and it looks good. Sonic's less shiny and there's a lot more detail in the background. Like, Sylvania Castle looks beautiful, and the other zones are pleasant on the eyes. Aside from Oil Desert, that kinda doesn't look good. Overall, this game looks surprisingly good. 8.5 out of 10. Music. The music here is kinda eh. Sylvania Castle's music is good. White Park Act 1 and 2 got stuck in my head. I like the atmosphere of Free, and I also like Act 3 of Wild Desert. Most of the rest sucks. It's either boring or unmemorable or... The only other thing I noticed was the final boss theme. While it had a completely different melody, it's structured exactly the same as the final boss theme from Sonic Blast.
Bruh. Well, that just... Yeah, now that is some reusage right there. One second. Anyways.
Yeah, I'm the only one to notice this, I know.
Yeah.
Overall, there's not a lot of good songs here, but there are some decent ones, so 5 out of 10. Gameplay. So controls-wise, it's basically episode 1, but ever so slightly better. Now, the main gimmick of episode 2 is this fucking box. Throughout the first 3 acts, the game will teach you one of these new team-up ability themes. One where Tails swims you up in the water, another where you two, it's a giant spin dash attack and you're completely invincible while doing it, and it's fun to use.
But during this section of the video, I made some unfortunate comments that I didn't think about wondering and filming this, and I haven't decided to upload this to the current... Okay. I don't have the original. I do have the original on uncensored version in the description if you want to see it. Okay. But this song is called Scatman. It's pretty good song. It's fashioned in the background, and I was drawing by Grace. Okay. It's actually a nice, it's a nice fan art.
More importantly, why did I stop being invisible?
True.
Like, wait, where'd my invisibility go? The third one is Tails flying, and he flies for like 5 seconds before getting tired, compared to 20 or so seconds in Sonic 3. This one just kind of sucks, especially in spots where the game requires you to do it. The levels here are based on Sonic 2 and 3 levels with time, with Sylvania Castle being Aquatic Ruin, White Park being Ice Cap, Wild Desert being a combination of Oil Ocean and Sandopolis, which sounds kind of like a disaster, and it kinda is. Sky Fortress is a combination of Sky Chase and Wing Fortress, and the Death Egg is based on the Death Egg from Sonic & Knuckles. I'm just now realizing that Sonic 4 Episode 1 and 2 are actually kind of like Mega Man 1
Why does he look like a baby doll? I'm being serious. Why does he look like a baby doll there?
2 on the Game Boy, where like Sonic 4 Episode 1 takes zones and stuff from Sonic 1 and 2, and then Episode 2 takes stuff from 2 and 3. It's very much like the first 4 of the Mega Man games on the Game Boy, which is an interesting comparison. Going through them, I don't have too much to say, but I did really like the first 2 zones, and I enjoyed them. Then you reach Oil Desert, and the shit hits the fan. I don't have an actual piece of shit to throw at the
Why?
fan, and even if I
Why do you want to throw shit at the fan?
did, I don't want to clean it up. Now, I know I'm not being too detailed on this one, but it's because even playing through it, it's just not too memorable outside the aesthetic. Like, I can remember all the level gimmicks in episode 1, but I'm struggling to do the same for episode 2. Like, I didn't like Oil Desert, and the most I can say is it was frustrating and I didn't like it. Sky Fortress is a 7-minute long sky chase that almost made me fall asleep, aside from the sections where you don't have Tails playing, where you control like shit. Seriously, the only time I've seen a Sonic auto-scroller done right is Bridge Zone. The rest is just uninteresting Wing Fortress shit that I had a few unfair deaths in. Also, the issue I mentioned in episode 1 with the invisible bottomless pits is even more noticeable here. What the fuck? Death Egg MKP.
It's actually called Death Egg Mark II. That's what it actually means.
Period I zone is just a stage where the gravity doesn't know where it's doing. Overall, the first 2 zones were honestly better than episode 1, but after that it kind of just gets bad and uninteresting, and I honestly don't like it. I'd rather play Sonic & Knuckles by itself than this, but I wouldn't say it's really bad, just okay, I guess. 5 out of 10. Bosses. So the first boss is the Aquatic Ruin Leap. What the fuck is this thing? It destroyed the Aquatic Ruin boss. Oh, I like that boss, but now we have Robotnik in his plant theme, and it can do attacks. Most of them you won't see because you keep flying up and getting hits in. However, he can sometimes hide in his plant, but he only usually does this for a few seconds. But let this be a sign of things to come. Metal Sonic shows up for White Park, and even on the rocket from the first episode that he got in episode Metal. Then the boss is about attacking him unless he's using his new powers to do attacks like roll into you, make electricity, or destroy the floor. And this is slightly frustrating, but not too bad. Ben does this berserk attack at the end, but I was able to damage boost through it and beat him.
Yeah.
Oil Desert's boss is this boss where you wait 5 years to hit him while these blocks fall, and then finally, you get to the second phase where he jumps around, hope it doesn't jump on top of you, and hopefully it's in a spot where you can 69 into his foot and hit him and finally destroy him. Honestly, the only part I liked about this boss was the start of the boss act reminded me of the opening stage in Mega Man X2. Sky Fortress's boss is this Metal Sonic ship, and again, I don't have a lot to say aside from it being frustrating to avoid his electricity and then trying to hit the front of him. And then there's the final part where we have to hit him while avoiding giant missiles. Whenever you go up and down, half the time you get pushed back. Death Egg Act 1 has another Metal Sonic race, but beating it is called using the fucking 69 attack.
The 69 attack.
Death Egg Act 2 has this heart thing, and the way the boss works is that these 3 circles and Robotnik's in the middle, and you have to get to the middle to hit him. But sometimes there's electricity, the blocks fall, or Robotnik has a force field, and beating him can be a bit frustrating. They didn't make a Jack-specific toy of this boss.
Why?
And then a year later, Sega just stopped supporting the mobile version. Sega do be Sega.
Yep.
And with these bosses, they're either frustrating, boring, or both. I just didn't like these. 2 out of 10. Ending. Sonic and Tails get in escape pods and then they get out of Death Egg. But it's still there. Sonic and Tails accomplish nothing.
Yep.
And then all we get is this image of Robotnik
Being Robotnik.
breathing.
He's fat
And then a text box saying to get the emeralds. A fucking text box. 1 out of 10. And I guess since it wants me to get the emeralds, let's do it. Extras and completion. You get to the special stages just like in episode 1, and when we get to these special stages, fuck these. They're half hypes again, and this is a weird combination of the Sonic 2 and Sonic 3D Blast Saturn special stages, and they kinda suck. I could beat the first 6 just fine, and then there's the 7th one. This is the one where the issues come in. First issue is that you can't go 360 around the half pipe like in Sonic 2. Instead, Sonic just does this weird delayed hop thing, and when it's a full tunnel, it is slow as hell. Unless you use the boost, you go up way too slow, and this final stage has way too high of a ring requirement. Like, I'm sorry, I could not beat this for the life of me. The slow recording footage, but I actually did get the final chaos.
Nice.
Like, I got the final piss rock, so I can actually use this. I did not expect to get this today.
Yeah.
Or even during this video. Yeah, look at that, I even got the achievement. That's neat. You do get Super Sonic, but I don't know, I feel like he's a bit less effective here, but and then the ending's the same.
Of course it is.
Yeah, it's just the exact same. Well, planet's still a fucking death egg, and this game's still shit. Yeah, fuck the good ending, fuck these special stages, fuck the piss rocks, fuck Super Sonic, fuck Sonic 4 Episode 2, fuck Sega, 2 out of 10. Final opinion. The final score this game got was a 22 out of 70 or 38%. Just
not bad, but not good.
Barely above the percentage from the Walder review. As you can tell, I don't like this game.
Yeah.
Outside the first two zones, I didn't enjoy this game. It's either too long, too frustrating, too boring, or Tails being too gimmicky. And I don't hate Tails at all. I love you, you little orange fuck. You just suck in this game. For the tier list, after questioning whether I should put in C or D, I eventually settled on a low C tier. So, while I liked episode 1 a lot, I didn't like episode 2 that much. I know that's a take hotter than the sun, but yeah, it's my opinion. Anyways, next up we have a game that's considered to be the classic
Sonic done right. I don't think you know what it is.
Done right. And it even got a physical release. Yes, that's right. We're going to be talking about
Sonic Mania. Where is my copy of Sonic Mania, by the way? It's the game I've been playing through.
Sonic Mania. Hell yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you like this. The majority of my shitposts are now on a dedicated server, so I mean on a dedicated channel, but yeah. And also join the Discord server. It's less dead than it used to be, so that's good. And anyways, I'll see y'all next time.
And yep, and I'll see y'all next time on Sonic Mania. I'll see you guys next time on Rowan Creeper Sonic Mania Review.